As November's winds usher in the brisk winter, let's gather round as we revisit wisdom from an age gone by. Today I'll be sharing with you 30 nuggets of frugality passed down from Grandma's generation. So sit back, relax, and prepare to jot down these treasured tips to stretch your dollars this November. Tip 1. Homemade heat packs. Before electric blankets, Grandma used to make heat packs with rice and old socks, warm them on the wood stove or in the oven for a toasty bed companion. Tip 2. Victory gardens in winter. Indoor herb gardens were Grandma's way of having fresh greens even in the cold months. A small pot by the window can give you basil and cilantro even in November. Tip 3. Hand wash to save energy. Sunday nights were for hand-washing delicates. It saved on electricity and made clothes last longer. Try it with your own garments. Tip 4. The art of mending. A stitch in time saves 9. Grandma would mend socks and sweaters, extending their life by years. Grab a needle and thread and get mending. Tip 5. The sharing economy. Long before apps, Grandma's community shared everything from tools to recipes. Consider starting a sharing initiative in your own neighborhood. Tip 6. Rainwater harvesting. November rains were never wasted. Collect rainwater for houseplants and reduce your water bill. Tip 7. Library over bookstore. Why buy when you can borrow? Grandma always said a library card was worth its weight in gold. Tip 8. Zero waste wrapping. For wrapping gifts, Grandma used newspaper, brown paper bags, and twine. It's eco-friendly and virtually free. Tip 9. Piecing together leftovers. Leftovers became a delicious new meal under Grandma's watch. Get creative with your food scraps and see what you can concoct. Tip 10. Light by lantern. Electric lights out, oil lanterns on. A night or two per week by lantern light can make a noticeable dent in your electricity bill. Tip 11. Cold water washes. Grandma washed clothes in cold water, which cleans just as well and saves on heating costs. Tip 12. Ironing bulk. She would save up ironing and do it all at once, so the iron was only heated once, saving energy. Tip 13. Batch cooking. Cooking meals in large batches saved time and energy. Stews and casseroles often taste better the next day. Tip 14. Insulate with newspapers. Unused spaces in Grandma's home were insulated with layers of old newspapers. It's a surprisingly effective way to keep the warmth in. Tip 15. Foraging for fun. November's woods are full of nuts and late berries. Foraging is a fun way to find free food and connect with nature. Tip 16. Salvage sales. Grandma would visit salvage stores for discounted damaged goods. Often the damage is minor and the savings are big. Tip 17. The Christmas Club. A year-round savings club meant Christmas expenses were already covered by the time November rolled around. Tip 18. Flannel sheets for the win. Switching to flannel sheets added warmth and allowed Grandma to lower the nighttime thermostat setting. Tip 19. Multi-use items. Almost everything had more than one use. Old shirts became cleaning rags and jelly jars turned into drinking glasses. Tip 20. The magic of baking soda. Baking soda wasn't just for baking, it cleaned, deodorized, and even helped put out small fires. Tip 21. Window insulation film. Grandma would seal windows with a clear film to trap heat without blocking the light. Tip 22. Sock stuffers. Lost the mate to a sock. Grandma used single socks to stuff homemade toys or pillows. Tip 23. Staycation entertainment. Instead of costly outings, Grandma found joy in puzzles, card games, and storytelling. Tip 24. Canning jars as containers. Glass canning jars kept pantry items fresh and visible. No fancy storage systems needed. Tip 25. Wool dryer balls. Ditch the dryer sheets for wool dryer balls. They reduce drying time and can be used for years. Tip 26. Haircuts at home. Grandma trimmed everyone's hair, saving a small fortune over the years. Tip 27. Bread making days. Homemade bread is cheaper and healthier. Make a month's worth and freeze it. Tip 28. Carpooling. Long before ride-sharing apps, there were carpool calendars. Coordinate with friends and neighbors to save on gas. Tip 29. Turn off the car. Idling was a no. If you're waiting, turn off that engine to save fuel. Tip 30. Grateful gatherings. At month's end, Grandma gathered the family to share what they were thankful for, reminding everyone that the best things in life are free. And there we go, a full month of tips to take you back to basics and bolster that bank account. Remember, it's not just about saving money. It's about cultivating a lifestyle that's sustainable, resourceful, and abundant in the things that truly matter. Stay warm, stay wise, and save on. Until next time, here's to frugal living with a vintage charm.